few days, the calendar will turn to February, and we will celebrate Black History Month. And as you can see right here, there's a strong connection to the game of hockey as well. Here's Sophia with more on that.
Sophia Yerksvich here with Kwame Mason, the co-curator of the Black History Month Mobile Museum, which we are in right now. I can't wait to ask you a couple questions about it, and I want to start with the motivation, the history behind it, and your role in it.
Yeah, so, last year was our first year doing this museum, and we're going to be doing many more. Kim Davis from the National Hockey League had a brilliant idea of wanting to keep this idea of spreading the history of black athletes in the game of hockey. My role in it was to be able to think of all the kind of things that people would love to see. I did a documentary called Soul on Ice, Past, Present, and Future, which is about the history and contributions of black athletes in hockey. So I kind of took the idea of what I did in that movie and kind of planted it here in the truck. It's very interactive. It's great for the fans. It's great for kids. It's great for everybody who wants to learn a little bit more of hockey.
I love the locker stalls behind us. Grant Fuhr, of course, and just outside here, Anthony Duclair was here. Joe Ward is here. What's the reaction been from athletes and then from fans?
What's beautiful about both athletes and fans is the surprise that you have on their faces when they look at things that they've never seen before, or they hear stories about, like the Colored Hockey League of the Maritimes, or the jersey Willie O'Ree had that he wore on his first game in Boston, and the fact that he didn't have that jersey, he left that jersey, and then 60 years later the equipment manager walks up to him and says, "Hey, Mr. O'Ree, you forgot something," and then we've got it here. So that's really cool, and I think people just love learning a little bit more about the game of hockey.